Good evening. I said today we added Charles Harris from Missouri. He was a player that we had targeted. We loved the pass rush that he gives us. It's a position that you can never have enough guys in this league the way the game's played. We like the kid's attitude, his competitiveness. I think from your conference call, you kind of figure out what kind of kid he is. This guy loves football. It's very important to him. When you talk to people around the program and do your work on him, you hear all the same things that this guy's a gym rat. He loves football. It's very important to him. He's passionate. And so just being around the kid a little bit, and we tried not to we tried to stay away from him purposely. Again, just I know the way everyone looks for how everyone's doing things and trying to figure out who's coming where and stuff, and but this was a player that we really, really liked, and we're excited to have him.
How do you envision using him as a rookie?
He'll be in the rotation. He'll be in our. We're envisioning him being in the top four, and that's obviously why we picked him where we did. And for us, again, is traits of the quickness, the speed, explosiveness off the edge, the ability to rush, and he also rushes inside. I know he's 255 pounds, and people, but on third down, you'll see him will go inside because he's got, again, that explosive first step and quickness. So he can be a disruptive player, and so for us, it's just important to keep adding depth to that position. You can never have enough rushers.
How comfortable are you guys with him as an edge setter?
We are, because I said, remember we talked in the pre-draft press conference we had. It was about things we're going to do to tweak the defense and doing things to help. And so in the wide nine, you can have players like this that can be good run defenders. And with his athletic ability and stuff he can do, and he is a tough kid, he can be better, and he will be. And I think we're very excited for his future.
Chris, you made a couple of references to the meeting that you guys had. I think it was at the Combine, and how well it went. What do you remember from that meeting? What were your impressions?
Just the love for football oozes out of him. When you watch film and you talk to the kid and you ask questions and you try and get to know him as a person, to see if it matches with everything that you're told at the schools, and it does. And just he loves talking football, and that's what he wants to do. And so for us, again, those traits we're looking for, kind of those guys that love ball, and it's the end-all, be-all for him, and that's truly what it is for this kid.
Who was the scout that, I guess, first got to know him, and how did that relationship build with him as a player? Because obviously you mentioned you didn't bring him in, you didn't go for a personal visit. How did you get to know him as a player?
Chris Buford, our area scout there, does a really good job, and Chris is a very personable kid. He's a younger scout, but he played football at Baylor. And so he was a D lineman at Baylor. And so this was a player that he really liked. And as he dug into the background, and he knew a lot of people in the program there that had always dealt with the kid from the high school levels and college. So as Chris got to know him and really start selling the kid, and he really didn't have to sell the kid because he watched the film. We liked a lot of stuff we saw on film. But Chris did a great job in presenting him to us.
Chris, how early did you think to yourself, that's my guy?
He was a player. We had two players targeted at 22, and he was one of the two.
But how early was that? I mean,
That was really probably about a month ago.
a month ago.
Yes.
That's early, right?
Yeah. That's how much we like the player.
Was that other player off the board already at 22?
I'm not going to say. Just
That's a couple more.
Chris, you said you stayed away from Charles purposely. What was your intent there?
it's just everyone's tracking visits and all this stuff, and and last year we selected a bunch of players that we had here in for 30 visits, and it was just, again, teams track that stuff, and I know it's your guys' job to do that, and that's fine. And it's just there's some players that we purposely try and stay away from once we're comfortable with the player, his character, and what type of kid we're getting. So we just don't feel the need to spend any more time with him.
Chris, were you guys fielding a lot of calls, or was it a fairly straightforward pick?
No, we had 2 calls for the pick. 2 teams wanted to come up from behind us and move into the pick.
But you just couldn't pass on?
No, and honestly, we really didn't talk much about what they were offering because this was a player that everybody in the building, from personnel, the coaches especially, this was – all of us were – if you see the video of the room, everyone's going crazy.